Hello, everyone, and welcome to our lesson. Today we are going to build another fully automated strategy using nothing but a prompt. As you will see, we are going to create a system that produces a highly stable profit curve with over 2,000 trades across a 6-year period. So let's break down exactly how this strategy works. It is a multi-time frame RSI consensus strategy, but pay very close attention to the rules because this is a pure momentum strategy that uses a brilliant inverted logic. It monitors the RSI on the 1-minute, 5-minute, and 15-minute charts simultaneously. If you look at the parameters, we have a long threshold set way up at 90 and a short threshold set down at 10. Instead of trying to catch reversals, this strategy rides the momentum. For a long trade, the strategy waits for the exact moment when the RSI on all 3 time frames drops strictly below the 90 threshold. Think about what that means mechanically. The market has massive bullish momentum, and the moment it confirms this specific alignment across all 3 time frames, it executes a long entry to capture the continuing upward trend. You can see an example of a long trade right here on the screen. The market pushes up. The RSIs align just below our high threshold, and the strategy fires a long entry right into the momentum. On the flip side, let's look at a short trade example. The logic is perfectly inverted. The strategy triggers a short entry the exact moment the RSI on all 3 time frames crosses above the 10 threshold. It identifies that intense downward momentum, waits for that specific multi-time frame consensus, and jumps in short to ride the wave down. Excellent, so let's build this right now. Please make sure you are inside your development environment in Google Anti-Gravity. Open the text file I provided that contains the prompt, copy it, paste it into the chat, and let the agent develop the strategy for you. This prompt is intentionally very technical and detailed. I wrote it this way because I want your generated strategy to be perfectly identical to mine. You can absolutely write less technical prompts in a more natural language, but this level of detail guarantees our results will match perfectly. Of course, if you still do not get the exact same output, you have the original source code, and you can simply run it yourself in NinjaTrader to see the identical results. Great! We can see the agent finish developing the strategy under the name multi-TF RSI. Let's accept the changes. Go to the Ninja script editor and make sure everything compiled correctly. We can see it compiled without any errors. I also like to compile it manually just to be absolutely certain everything runs smoothly. Everything looks perfect. All that is left to do is ensure we are connected to our data provider so we can load the chart data and then open the strategy analyzer. Let's search for this strategy. We will leave all the parameters exactly as they are. Select the NQ Nasdaq Futures contract, use 1-minute candles, and set the backtest period for a bit over 6 years, from 2020 up to today. Now just click Run. Okay, you can see we received our results, showing a very active and relatively stable profit curve. If we peek at the metrics, we have over 2,000 trades for this 6-year period, and it is profitable on both the long and short sides. The profit factor is slightly on the lower side at 1.22. But remember, for a fully automated intraday strategy running on the Nasdaq with zero human intervention, these are very solid results. Having this many trades drastically reduces our statistical error and makes these results highly reliable. You can also go to the chart and review some of the individual trades yourself. You are more than welcome to test this strategy with different parameters and on different financial assets. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.